Hi guys, welcome back. After that short break, we are now going to dive into set number 2. So stopping and thinking about that game for just a minute. The final game, I think we just about summed it up, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, there's nothing else I can really think of that's too terribly critical that happened there. But let's dive into our next set between Gash plus Night Eagles and Team Efficiency. All right. There we go. Production crew got the signal.
Okay.
It's all right. It's all right. Beats the NASL sound guy. It also beats some other production crews I've had to work with. You know, I love these guys. They're great. Okay. 3 AMX 1390s and 2 T69s. It'll be from Team Efficiency. While we have 2 AMX 1390s, 3 AMX 1390s, and an AMX 50, 4 AMX 1390s, and an AMX 50 from Gash Plus Night Eagles.
Do you think about the Gage Plus they gonna play really much more defensive today? You know.
Maybe.
Yeah, they have only 1 point right now, right? They only
Yeah. But
one jewel.
which tank composition right now has the higher damage output over, you know, when it comes to... They're all auto-loaders. They are all auto-loaders.
Yeah, it's quite even right now. But, you know, the M30 is really hard to control. So even M13 got pretty nice pass rate. I mean, he can make damage within 20 seconds, you know. But the accuracy is a big problem. So normally, even you shoot 6 rounds, you may only penetrate 3 to 4, you know, normally.
All right, so here we are, diving into this game. Favorite map is going to be the first map, at least my favorite map anyway. Of course, game number 2 of our last set was actually played on this map first, and it was painfully fast, to be honest. So, let's see how this pans out. See just where things go here. Okay, well, what is happening? Sorry, I gotta clear my throat. Really, there's something not right with me today. I'm recovering from illness, I guess you could say. But here we are now. AMX 50, 4 AMX 1390s accompanying it.
Okay, we're gonna.
Coming from Night Eagle spawning to the south. And to the north, it's going to be Team Efficiency. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be 3 AMX 1390s and 2 T69s. All right. And they are off.
Yeah, I'm talking about one thing. The Night Eagle, they rush into the line 2, right? There is M50. Normally, cannot do that because of if you reach the window, like there is a serious fighting, you will find your M50 still on waiting for 20 seconds. That means you cannot use 4 tank to fight.
Not only that, but look at the situation right now. That AMX 50 is still on the bottom hill. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to bait the enemy team into chasing them?
Yeah.
That's what Night Eagles is trying to do. They're trying to bait. They're trying to trick the other team into chasing them downhill and facing off against an AMX 50.
They think about maybe someone gonna flanking them, so they have to set up something there. But normally, you know, people, if you got someone there, only one, you just use your M13 and rush in. You know, you got 4 light tanks nearby, so just come here, just go there for 5 seconds. You know, you don't have to use a heavy tank on the lower part because of if your enemy come in, you have to, you know, climb up, you know, taking maybe 10 seconds.
Here we are. Comics getting now to the top of the center hill, right next to that lighthouse. But I don't think he realizes how little vision he is providing to his team at the moment.
It's a sniping position. It's not a scout position. So.
Well, yeah, but I mean the AMX 1390's cannon is wildly inaccurate, right? Is it not?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, like 1 or 2 connections here will definitely help out, but I mean, it comes down to just how the shots connect. To be perfectly honest.
Yeah. Do you know the test server? We got a test server right now, so maybe you can play the M13 on the test server, and you'll know how accurate is the 90 mm cannon.
All right.
So they buffed the accuracy?
No, not at all. I mean, I want to say it's really inaccurate.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
I like the setup here from Team Efficiency, but I think this, if it's any game that would end in a draw, I think it's this one. Neither side has taken any damage just yet, even though, you know, there's kind of been some close calls. But Team Efficiency has a setup that they strongly desire, and if we see Night Eagles attack into that, they're basically, you know, kind of going into a trap. Even if they all turn, you know what? I think if they all turn one corner, they might have a chance. But if they just split up and take both sides, that's going to be really dangerous. A 50-50 divide.
Yeah. But do you see the H5 plays 2T1? You know, maybe we need an observer to see something.
Yeah, we should definitely get the free cam going sometime.
Yeah.
I don't see why we don't have that going. That's just a little bit frustrating.
Oh, T1 fight.
Yeah,
Just ended.
that's what I say. No, I saw there is 2D1. There must be someone fighting there. But
Yeah.
we cannot see anything there.
All right. Well, we'll try and get that going for the next few games. 260 off of Eminence. Nice shot out of CKSBB. He's gonna roll down that hill, and by doing so, he's actually not helping his teammates out too terribly much. Did he just lose his track?
It's okay because no one can shoot him.
Yeah.
But okay, I have to say that the T1 down. The T1 is really critical on such defensive setup because if you have a T1 on your enemy's base and force them to come back, so you can take a chance to rush. But if you don't have any T1, you're gonna get problems.
All right. Well, just have to wait and see where things go here in the near future. I mean, I wouldn't say there's not too terribly much happening here. There's always something happening in a game of World of Tanks. But, I mean, it seems like anything but an exchange of fire, at least a big exchange of fire, will be happening very soon. But it looks like we've got Botek heading off in his T1 Cunningham. He's going to try and take a corner, right? And you know what? There's no T1 Cunninghams remaining for Night Eagle, so we could actually see a rush coming straight in from Team Efficiency soon. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see just what their decision is in the near future. They've got 2 minutes remaining on the clock, so if they actually decide to rush this, they can take it.
Yeah, I think they already know that because the commits is going down. You know, it's really dangerous, a dangerous route. So he won't going down if he cannot see enemy.
Oh, but 3 AMX 1390s are going to go for the capture right now.
Yep.
Oh, can they make it happen or not? They're in that capture circle right now.
Yeah, but I don't think so. Because there's a T1 spotting.
They just need 33 seconds. Of course, the T1 can see him. He just has to make some kind of shot connect. He was taken out of the game just a moment ago. Yeah, oh boy. And there's only Hanks getting absolutely slaughtered here with shots. 996 damage, and he is out of the game. All right, so this might get Gash plus Night Eagles a draw, but it's better than fighting their opponent's head on. Comics now looks like he's about to be knocked out indeed with a facing down the barrel of an AMX 50 and an N60 right next to it. Or excuse me, an N60. Wow, an AMX 1390 right next to it. 245 off of CKSBB. They're like, okay, pull off of this. We need to try and get a draw. Like, I think this is the best we can hope for right now. Valiant attempt at trying to get the capture going, but at this point, I don't think it's viable for them to come too far back.
Okay, I say it's wrong. Oh, but M's 50 done.
Yeah.
It's on hill. But I didn't see he got any punishment there. But okay.
30 seconds on the clock, and CKSBB is actually on reload here. I'm not so sure about Eminence, but he's gonna try and chase him down. And
He also got a deduce there.
Right, where's N60 is the real question. Where on earth is he? Is he taking damage? Has he been spotted? 247. He's got to stay alive for another 15 seconds. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. He's being chased down. Track shotted he was, and he's taken out of the game. So Team Efficiency takes game number 1.
Yeah, in the last 10 seconds.
It's almost draw.
Yeah.
All right, almost.
Almost a draw because it's so risky. Because
It was.
there's a T1, you know, your enemy still got a T1, so when you rush into the base, they cannot spot you.
Let's figure out, I think, it was a little bit confusing at some points, but I think we can figure out what happened in this game during our quick break. So we'll be back in just a couple of minutes, guys.
Okay.
All right, guys, we are back now with game number 2. It's going to be played out on Mines. And I gotta say, like, the games played on this map can be somewhat fast-paced. 2-3 T69s, Pershing, and an AMX 1390. It's going to be for team efficiency with their 1-point lead. And 3 AMX 1390s, 2 T69s, it will be for Gash plus Night Eagles. Not going to be too terribly critical of the composition coming from Gash plus Night Eagles. There's a lot of potential to deal damage with auto-loaders. But I feel like they just don't have the armor to match their opponents. The question is, what is team efficiency going to do with what they've got? What do you think, Edison?
Yeah, but you know, you see that they use 6-3 Pershing on them. Nigel rush. I think hit efficiency gonna got the advantage. And then they might rush. I think on such setup is really nice for rush.
All right, so spawning to the south, down 1 point, is Gash plus Night Eagles. And to the north, their opposing team,
Both sides gonna rush.
second prize winners at the season finals of Season 1 in Korea. It's team efficiency, and they're both rushing, guys.
Ooh.
Elite. It looks like he's going to get into that not capture circle, rather the center hill first. And he might just get lit up really badly.
Wow.
But N6 took a lot of damage getting in there, so too did Hank's OAO. And Elite just gets into the hill and jumps out immediately. All right.
If do that, already gonna die.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Taking advantage of the situation right now. Comics is out of the game, but so too is Kat Chen. Even trade so far, but the AMX 1390s are still alive. And how many shots they still have in their loaded cannons is the question to be asked. Here we go. Juice getting rammed by N60, taking 504 damage, and now Dex is out of the game to his flank. 434 off of N60. It will be 996 off of Juice, but he's still alive. And Hanks looks like he could be taken out of the game shortly with his track disabled. Indeed, he is. CKSBB taking 220 damage, running for a dear life right now. He's the last tier 8 on his team. And boom, slammed out of the game by Elite. Like, no shell, nothing.
Yeah.
But I think this game was just donated to team efficiency.
I feel the Nigel somewhat gave up. They just want to finish the match.
A little bit. Do you think this might have been? Do you think this might have been, you know, a tank selection loss?
No.
No.
Not at all. You know, they can do that good. You know, you know, we got a 3 light tank and we got a 4 mid tank. On team efficiency, they must rush you. They can win this one really easy because of the setup. So for the Nigel, they have to think about something. You know, they have to how to arrange your efficient tank. Even on the first match, number versus PvP, they got a lighter setup. The position is real nice. So if you got a better teamwork, you're gonna win that one. That's okay. But on this match, I feel the Nigel, somewhat already give up. They just want to finish that.
Somewhat.
Match, yeah, on first match they can got draw really easy, right?
Yeah,
They're still rushing. Do you feel you don't feel?
I feel like
someone's changed there.
It was a little bit, you know. I mean, there's no other way to put it. It was really weird the way game 2 panned out, the way it ended. But let's stop and pull our heads together once again and try and think about just what happened in this game after this short break, guys. We'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and we kind of drew a bizarre conclusion from game number 2. Maybe, I think, basically, we think that Gash plus Night Eagles are trying to go down blazing, or go down guns blazing, if you will. They were thinking to themselves, well, we either win this game or we lose this game. And I mean, that's certainly the position that you are with your opponent in a 1-point lead over you, but now the score is a 2-point lead, again, in favor of team efficiency.
Yep.
And the thing is, like, what we pulled together is the performance of Night Eagles is not so great. So there might be a group mentality within them that says, all right, we just want tonight's games to be over. Win, lose, anything else like that in between. We just want the tournament to be over with. That kind of thing. Yeah. And previously, I myself have had this feeling at other tournaments that I won first prize in back when I was 16.
Yes, I think the performance of Night Eagles compared to other 17 there is a huge gap, I think. But honestly, that if there's up and down, you're gonna have a new team up from so such a situation won't happen again.
Yeah. I think One Blood is definitely slated to take that spot.
Yeah.
But spawning to the north position, it's going to be team efficiency, and they have a somewhat diverse tank selection with 2 AMX 1390s, 2 T69s, and a single Pershing. Is that the same loadout they had in game number 2?
Yeah, I think so. And I think it's the same for Gash Plus.
Gas Plus Night Eagles actually has 2 T69s and 3 AMX 1390s.
Yeah.
But that's the main
same.
difference is the 1 Pershing missing. So it's going to be 3 mediums and 2 lights for our efficient team, and it's going to be 3 lights and 2 mediums, all autoloaders coming from Gash Plus Night Eagles. So I think it comes down to, you know, I don't think there's too much of a difference in the way of armor, but definitely tactics will make a big difference here. So already,
Okay, the key you want to defend.
yeah.
I bet the Night Eagle gonna rush to cat or rush to B. They're gonna choose one. Okay, they want to rush to cat.
I'm thinking they made the right choice, to be honest. Just check where they are right now. I mean, yeah, kind of semi-defensive, but I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Gas Plus just do a full-blown rush to the north spawning, or excuse me, the north capture circle. But at this moment, it wouldn't be, you know, all that viable. We've seen some bizarre plays before, like Elon playing up against another team where they got a draw. You guys remember where they stacked up those tanks? Yeah. Hold that thought. Gas Plus taking some damage here. 497 off of N60 NE.
Yeah, but no one killed
Yeah, I don't know. It's looking like. Oh, wait a minute. Gas Plus Night Eagles got away with that kill. Uh-oh. What's going to happen here? Alright, so exchange of fire going down yet again. Let's get that free cam going, but I don't think our production crew quite understands what, you know,
I
what
think
I'm trying to
it's
project
because
there.
the,
Free cam would be great.
I think
right
it's
now.
because the observer is not the regular observer we're having right now. We're using the backup observer right now.
I see.
Yeah, I mean the
the
guy.
first one?
I think there's some problem with his computer.
Okay.
Alright, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
We usually have 2 observers in game. Well, excluding my observer position.
N60 getting overzealous. They're just poking up. He's trying to take down an. Oh, not trying to take down, but rather, I think he just got vision there. And he takes 260 more damage, regardless of the situation. With him not facing Dexter head on, he's taking quite a big chunk. I could say kind of a risk with his teammate there. CKSBB going 1v1 against Dexter. I'm not sure what wins a fight between an AMX 1390 and a Pershing. How about you, Edison?
Let's see. Pershing gonna win.
1390 versus Pershing, 1 versus 1.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Right now.
Oh, 10, 13, 12, 37. It is off of Cat Chen. In the background, we actually see a nice exchange of fire going down between that Pershing and AMX 1390. Yeah, we can definitely see that by a long shot. And to the extent that our observer doesn't catch it, yeah, even he knows he's gonna die. So he's like, okay, I don't want you kids to see this. There we go. 463 damage off of Elite, but now it looks like Hanks is stuck reloading and running for the hills. 439, and he is going to be shut down and shot out of the game. 732, 75, and burning. Juice gets away with the kill on that. It's all up to Milk Tea now to do something.
Yeah, but they're gonna capture and over. You don't have to do anything there.
Victory at this stage is not viable.
Yeah.
So I think basically what is going on with the Gas Plus Night Eagles for the time being is they're just gonna, well, they're gonna either try and get it. Well, I mean, draw here isn't so viable either.
I don't know if the Night Eagle have the last match on this season. Is the last one?
Night
Maybe.
Eagles? Let me see. They still have 2 matches next
They
week.
still have 2. Oh,
Yep.
If they're doing like this.
I don't know. It's a little bit strange. I mean, like,
Yeah.
imagine if they had won this set, the next set, and the next set all in a row.
Yeah, they cannot do it.
I
Luckily, it's next week because of maybe some audience got mad.
I also have another theory. I really do have another theory. Gas Plus Night Eagles could be playing off of, I guess you could say, like, predictability gradient. Does that make sense or no? It seems like this week they employed a strategy that they might not have ever employed previously. What do you think about that?
I'm
Do
not
you think-
sure. I'm not sure because of the attitude. I cannot feel a team they want to win.
To some extent, I have to agree with you.
Yeah, but if you want to rush, at least you have set up stretch, or you gonna go to something. But they didn't do anything, just rush it.
I feel like a part of this game is nerves, and I mean, there's one other game that comes to mind particularly. They were tied 2-2 versus, I think it was Elong, was it?
You mean a Nigo?
Yeah, there was a team that they were playing against on Cliffs. I remember so vividly that game, and they had 2 minutes. They were about even with the enemy team. It's just that the enemy team had one more T1 Cunningham. I think this happened in week 4, if not week 3.
Oh yeah, I believe I remember that game.
Right.
The T1 Cunningham just dodged the last shot, and then it became a draw, right?
No, not that game. Not
that game?
I'm talking about Cliffs. Like, what happened was they had about 4 minutes left on the clock to do something with the game, but they just didn't do anything.
Yep.
They I think like they were stuck on the west side of the map. It was 3 tier 8 tanks versus 3 tier 8 tanks, relatively even.
Yeah, that's right.
That game, like, I feel like they didn't make the decision. They didn't do anything, and in the end they knew that if they didn't make the decision, they were going to get a draw, and
they will lose.
Yeah, they would have lost that game. They
Yeah.
couldn't afford to do that. They had to do something, but they still didn't do anything. So I think
Yeah,
like a
that's
part
right.
of it.
I think it's last week.
I think a part of it could be nerves or decision making. These guys are being broadcasted. They're playing for money. I know that feeling. It's like boom, 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 boom. But I'm wondering how many people on a single team can have that feeling all at the same time.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay, but
Yeah, maybe it's the commander.
I think on that moment, on that situation, I think that's right. But on today's match, it's somewhat different because of the whole team rush there, rush there.
Yeah. I mean, I think what they were trying to do is that they were trying to employ a new strategy, and it just didn't quite work out for them. So.
Okay, maybe they have to do more study and practice. It's a goal. Even such performance on the silver, I don't think they can reach the top 4.
Yeah. I
Even
mean.
if you check the replay on the silver, I mean the top 4's replay, they're doing really nice, like Gold Series. But
It's an uphill battle, and I mean, I don't think is it possible for them to come back now? Is it?
it's really hard, I think.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Well, we're going to see you guys next Tuesday with week 6 of the
Okay.
Gold League series of the Wargaming.
Got 3 matches per day, right?
3
Yeah,
match
that's
per
right.
days.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're going to see you guys with a total of 3 best of 5s on Tuesday, and then another 3 best of 5s on Thursday next week in week 6 of the Wargaming.net League Gold Series. This is Breaker.
Let's add us a 99.
And I'm Skipper Alpha.
We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
Bye bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.